truth of God they try to hide. That you're the Israelites. They must be lost in lies. The Christian church ain't right. But then they begging you for tithes. They know that's not of Christ. Yeah, full of lies. They despise the truth of God they try to hide. That you're the Israelites. They must be lost in lies. The Christian church ain't right. But then they begging you for tithes. They know that's not of Christ. Yeah, full of lies. They despise the truth of God they try to hide. That you're the Israelites. They must be lost in lies. The Christian church ain't right. But then they begging you for tithes. They know that's not of Christ. Yeah, full of lies. They despise the truth of God they try to hide. That you're the Israelites. They must be lost in lies. The Christian church ain't right. But then they begging you for tithes. They know that's not of Christ. Yeah, full of lies.
We good? Hey, Shalom family, Most High Christ bless. Got another episode of Lost in Lies. Darren, Shalom, Shalom. Johanna, Shalom. Malachi, Deborah, Jaree, Dorothy, Princess Adonaiah. Also a lot more. Okay, Shalom, Shalom. Lucia, I ain't got my glasses, y'all. Telly, Martin, Tahora, Vanu, Eric, Ariel, Angela, Shalom, y'all. Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. Most High Christ bless. Make sure you're sharing the show. It's been like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Hey, y'all know they shadow ban. Y'all know Esau hate on us. They can't stand what we doing. So make sure you're sharing the show. What is that? Oh, time. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Shalom, family. I pray everybody's doing well. Welcome to another episode of Lost in Lies. You got Captain Enoch here.
Officer Jeremiah.
Officer Jacob.
Officer Daniel.
I'm gonna say this, y'all, and to the audience. I think we overdue for like a change up of the set, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm not gonna go too far in detail with everything. You know, when we have some ideas that's been thrown around, we're gonna see what sticks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We want to make sure to update the set. We've been doing the show how many years now?
2+?
No, it's no. I'm talking about everything.
Oh, everything.
Oh, it's been a few years.
It's
probably about 4 years.
4 or 5 years, right? Because we started over there in the middle of the school.
It was audio.
Right, audio only, right? Yeah. Then we moved to the SCB room now. that was in there. That was still audio. And then we finally did video. Yeah, we're gonna keep updating. Lord's will, life lasts. Make this thing a little bit better. There's a lot of things that I want to change and fix that I see. Even when I do the watchbacks, there's things that we need to update and upgrade on the show. So I appreciate everybody for showing support and sticking with us. We appreciate you. We thank you. The show, we won't have a show without y'all. So
that's right.
We thank y'all. But let's do the reminder real quick. Hey, all praises, Tracy.
Yes, I'm calling. My son had come home from school.
You know, she said, have you heard from Kendrick? 12 o'clock, I knew he was dead.
When they said he climbed inside the mat to get the shoes, I already knew that was a lie.
We opened the body in this particular case, and the organs were not there.
Today, we are here with the mother of Kendrick Johnson. We're here to show support, solidarity, and build with our sister.
This is absolutely crazy. And as we hear this, we're hearing it now, but imagine a mother going through all of these years of unanswered questions.
It feels good to have people standing with us that I know mean business. Right. And you know, I ain't worried about it. I don't feel like y'all gonna fall off. I'm glad to know that we got some brothers that demand justice with me.
What if that was your child? Okay? What if that was your son? What if that was your daughter? Would you let it go? I would hope not. All right?
Hey, all praises, all praises, all praises. All right, so let's get into the show. Let's see the title. Let's see the title again real quick. Slavery has done a number on our people. Our, because I'm looking at this comment right here, and it says, white slaves don't fit your narrative. Well, I hope you understand that who we're reaching is the people that was in the transatlantic and sub-Saharan slave trade.
That's right.
Those are the people of the book.
That's right.
The curses applied to those people. We're the ones that went into slavery on cargo slave ships. We are the only people who went into slavery on cargo slave ships. And we are the people that the Lord is dealing with and whom Christ sent to redeem.
That's right.
That's right.
It's us. So it doesn't matter. I don't care about it. And the thing that trips me out is that a comment like that, you'll say that thinking that we only, we're talking about just against the so-called white man who was Esau.
Right.
No, we have an issue with the Arabs.
That's right.
We have an issue with the so-called Chinese.
That's right.
With the Japanese. What do you mean? We was in captivity amongst all these nations. All of them. So it's not just someone against just Esau.
Right.
No. It's against all these nations. That's against us. Give me Daniel chapter 9, verse 11. Yeah. Since you want to go there, let's go to Daniel chapter 9 and verse 11. Because everybody, their argument is, let's go against, everybody went through some atrocity on some level. And you know what? Some things have happened to these other nations. But watch what God says. Read this.
Daniel chapter 9 and verse 11.
Read.
Yeah, all Israel have transgressed thy law.
Yeah, all who?
All Israel.
Okay, read.
Have transgressed thy law.
Read.
Even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us.
So the curse is poured upon them. Read.
And the oath that is written in the law of Moses.
Oh, that's the curses in Deuteronomy. Remember, all Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, read.
That is written in the law of Moses, the servant of God, because we have sinned against him.
Read.
And he hath confirmed his words.
God confirmed his words.
Which he spake against us and against our judges that judged us by bringing upon us a great evil.
A great evil. That's these nations. But the biggest evil that's been done to us was done by the so-called white man.
Right.
Read.
Right.
For under the whole heaven.
So under the whole planet, the whole time the earth has been here. Read.
Have not been done. As have been done upon Jerusalem.
So nobody can say that they've been through what we've been through.
That's right.
That's according to God. That's why we talk about what we talk about. You talking about white slaves? We don't give a damn about that.
That's right.
We talk about the things that happened to our people.
That's right.
Because nobody went through what we went through. Nobody else went into slavery on cargo slave ships. Give me Psalms. Give me Psalms 140. What is it? 147 and 19 and 20. Let's see. Read
Psalm
this.
chapter 147 and verse 19.
Read.
He showed his word unto Jacob.
So the word was only given to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Read.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
Uh-huh.
He have not dealt so with any nation.
He has not dealt so with any other nation. With any nation. He's only dealt with the Israelites. Read.
And as for his judgment.
And as for his what?
His judgment.
Remember, we just read, nobody went through what we went through. Right. As for the judgments for breaking God's commandments.
They have not
Who's
known
the
them.
they? Who's the they? Exactly. It's the other nations.
That's right.
They have not known the judgments of God because God ain't dealing with them. He's dealing with us.
That's
and
right.
we went through hell because we broke the commandments.
That's right.
That's why we come and teach our people. We don't give a damn about what other nations went through. It don't matter. It don't matter. I said it. It don't matter.
Right.
Let's get into the show.
So now,
John 3:16.
everybody, I hope y'all listening to it because Cap just went off, went crazy just then. All praise to the Most High and the Spirit of the Lord. We all should have that mindset, right? This video that we finna play. If you don't have this mindset, because a lot of our people, what they like to do, they care about
The other
America,
nation.
Come to the mic, Jacob.
They care about the other nations. Like Cap just said, we don't give a hell what happened to the other nations.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. So this is going into kind of what you was talking about a little bit, Cap.
Every white person in this country, I do not care what he says or she says, knows one thing. They may not know, as they put it, what I want, but they know they would not like to be black here.
Take that back, play it again, turn it up too. I can barely hear it. That was crazy.
James Baldwin did
What?
play the
Oh,
radio.
of course. What? Goes right with what I was saying.
But they know they would not like to be black here.
I want the whole video.
Every white.
Watch this.
Every white person in this country, I do not care what he says or she says, knows one.
I like that he said every.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yes.
That's
Not
right.
some.
That's
Yes.
right.
Every.
Yes.
He understands that they are our enemies.
Exactly. That's right.
Every white person in this country, I do not care what he says or she says, knows one thing. They may not know, as they put it, what I want, but they know they would not like to be black here. If they know that, they know everything they need to know.
Stop. So he's saying even the ones that say, "Oh, I feel for you," or you know, they all that. There's some good ones. Even the quote unquote good ones know how bad it is.
That's right. That's right.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Because they know it, bro. Take that back just a few seconds. You ain't got to play it from the beginning. Just a few seconds.
He said a lot.
Yeah.
If they know that,
If
they know
if they know that they don't want to be black, because they all know that, they know what?
everything they need to know.
They know the lies. They know the systems that set up to destroy us. They know how everything is against us.
Damn, bro. Let me
Go. Of course.
Lamentations 2. Lamentations 2. Let's go right with what he's saying.
Oof.
Lamentations 2, verse 15.
Yes, sir.
And 16.
Chapter 2 and verse 15.
Bring it up.
All that passed by.
You got to emphasize that word.
All that passed by.
That includes all the nations.
Yep.
That's right.
All of them.
Yep.
In every one of the nations outside of the nation of Israel, there's not one good one. Like Kat was bringing out earlier. All of them had a hand in our slavery.
That's right.
Go ahead.
All that passed by clapped their hands at thee. They hissed and wagged their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, "Is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty?
Who are they? These are supposed to be the people of God, and they're the ones that destroyed us.
Right.
They're the ones that had us in slavery. They're the ones that had us in ships as packed as sardines. Go ahead.
They're saying the mic's low.
The mic's low?
Yeah, they're saying the mic's are low.
Turn us up, turn us up. All right, go ahead.
The perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth.
Uh-huh.
All thine enemies have opened their mouth against
All thine what?
Yep.
All thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee.
Uh-huh.
They hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up.
They have all looked for our destruction. They've all wanted to see us at the bottom. And they're still keeping us at the bottom.
Yep.
When you go to the Chinese community, they call you nigga.
Yeah.
When you go to the Arab community, they call you nigga.
Yeah.
They sell you alcohol. They sell you liquor. Right. They take your money and take it back to their community.
Yeah.
Not
So
to,
none of it go back
none
to
of
us.
it. None of it go to back to us. Right? Go ahead.
Certainly, this is the day that we look for. We have found, we have seen it.
That's to show you they want you exactly where you at right now. They, like the brother was bringing out, they know the affliction they put on us. They know the things, the laws they've set up to keep us at the bottom.
That's right.
And the ones that say, "Oh, we sympathize with you," they're benefiting from the
They
same
good.
laws.
They living just fine.
Yes.
No issues.
no
It's
issues.
easy for them to say that.
Yes.
It's easy for them to say that.
Can't we get?
Go ahead to play the rest of that video. Play that part again for me.
If they know that, they know everything they need to know.
It's so powerful.
Right.
No, that's all he say, right? Now go to the video that No, he got some more, I think. Did you say anything else? Okay. Go to the video I posted, the one I just posted. It's talking about gatekeeping. This is one of the guys in Islam. He spoke about this, but what he said was true. I had to play this video because it goes along with what we started the whole show with and what James Baldwin just said. Watch what he says.
Get it?
No, not
no,
really. That's I said the other video. I posted 2 videos. We gonna cook that guy for that, by the way. But listen to this. Turn that up.
This as a saying: nigga sing, nigga dance, nigga jump, or nigga die.
Woo.
Those are the 4
Take
areas
it,
right now
take
in
it back.
human
What
endeavor.
this brother said. You gotta refresh it. Oh dang.
Yeah, Facebook like that.
Oh, that's how Facebook is. That sucks.
Masters used to have this as a saying.
Pause
Nigga sing-
it. He said slave masters used to have this as a saying. This is what they used to say. Hit play.
Nigga dance, nigga jump, or nigga die.
Said,
Those are the 4 areas.
Take it back. Damn, I'm missing all of it. Start refresh it one more time. Sorry, y'all, because y'all gotta listen to what he said, and give me the scripture where it says, "Sing in a how should I sing in a country that's not mine?" Psalms, right? You find that for me.
Singing it.
They required us to song and dance.
Oh, okay. I got you.
It is Psalms 37.
137.
Yes, sir.
Let's see it. Watch this.
Psalms chapter 1.
Hold on, not yet.
Oh, yes, sir.
You're going to start at verse 3. All right? Actually, you're going to start at verse 1. But, all right, let's play it. Right, it messed up again. I get it, man. It's Facebook. I'm not even mad at y'all, IT. It's all good. Calm down.
Have this as a saying.
Watch this.
Nigga sing, nigga dance, nigga jump, or nigga die.
Woo, pause.
Those are the
Nigga sing, nigga dance, nigga jump, or nigga die.
Is that not true?
Nigga sing, nigga dance, nigga jump, or nigga die.
Got to
Read that, Psalms 137. We're going to finish what he said because this is crazy.
Psalms chapter 137 and verse 1.
Yes, sir.
By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down.
This talking about us in these last days, huh? This is talking about America. Watch this.
Yeah, we wept when we remembered Zion. We hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof. For there they that carried us away captive.
For they that did what?
That carried us away captive. Required of us a song.
Required of us a song. Required of us a song. Now, real quick, I know somebody going to say, oh, that's Babylon. Jump to verse 7, 7 and 8, and then jump right back up.
Yes, sir. Verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom.
Of Edom, so-called white man. Read.
In the day of Jerusalem. Who said, race it, even to the foundation thereof.
Read.
O daughter of Babylon.
Oh, what?
O daughter of Babylon.
Let's let you know it's about the white man. Jump back up to verse 3.
Verse 3. For they For there they that carried us away captive required of us a song.
Nigga sing, nigga dance, nigga jump, or nigga die. Read.
And they that wasted us,
that destroyed us,
required of us myrrh.
They require us to entertain them. They require us to sing. Read.
Sing us one of the songs of Zion.
That's a sadistic person to destroy your entire lineage, to put you in chattel slavery, and then say, sing me a song, nigga. Read.
Verse 4, how shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land?
We can't. We in captivity. Now watch this video. Hit play.
The 4 areas right now of human endeavor, you see manifestation of greatness among black people. God does not create hoopers. God does not create wide receivers and running backs. God, we are only manifesting greatness in these areas because these are the areas that have been open to us with the least amount of hindrance and suppression. So there's gatekeepers and monsters at all the doors of engineering and medicine and architecture.
I wish O was here. O was here because he talks about that all the time, about how tough it is to try to get his GC license. They have things set to where it's damn near impossible for us. Let me not say because one of us will get there. But for as a nation of people, they make it impossible. They will literally change the rules if too many people is jumping in about people. They will change the rules around to make sure that we don't get any opportunity or foot in those different areas. Basketball, we dominate. Football, dominate. Rapping, music, we're gonna dominate. We're the best. That's because he just said it. We manifest greatness in that. Nigga dance, nigga jump, nigga sing, nigga die.
Damn.
It's crazy when you talk about Officer Arm getting his GC license. When he told me that, I'm like, no, you mean, he's like, no, because I know how hard it is. That's been around forever, and it's so crazy how we're the most gifted. Listen, we are the life of this planet. Yeah, you take us off this planet, it's a wrap.
Planet. It ain't no planet.
It ain't a planet.
It ain't no planet.
So it is amazing how far we have fallen.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hit play.
The stuff that's nation building is challenging to get in that, but they always guide us into that. Slave masters used to have this as a...
So it's challenging to get to the things that's going to create that foundation. That's why it's heavy what Deacon Malachi have been going over, what Bishop goes over, of course, all the time about family, about the structure of the family, like the ladies in waiting program, all those things, getting us back to the literal foundation, which is our family.
That's right.
That's Christ in the church. The marriage is Christ in the church. That's the foundation of getting everything started. So you got to understand, Esau knows that. So what they do is, hey, they're going to push whoredom, they're going to push music, they're going to push sports, and they're going to keep us there. Think about it. How many, now be honest with me. Be honest with me. I know some of the kids do grow up and say, I want to be an engineer or I want to be something. But let's say for 85% of our children, what do they want to be when they grow up?
Athletes and rappers.
Athletes, rappers, and comedians.
Y'all tell me in the audience, 85% of our children want to be what? When they grow up.
And in fact, was it Malcolm that wanted to be a lawyer?
Yeah.
And they say, no,
don't do that.
No, you can. This is
be a
better
mechanic
for
or
you.
something. Go do something else. Y'all know what it is. Put it in the comments. Listen. We only want to be in those lanes,
right?
And it's so saturated with that only one or two get to make it. You understand?
Right. Yes.
Only a few get to make it. So it's like they're creating this bottleneck or this thing where it's like all of us are here struggling, not even considering that we could be engineers, you could be a pilot, you could be whatever you want to be. Yes. But that's not put in your mind. So everybody's trying to force their way in the door of rap and sports. So and then they just forget everything else. To hell with the nation, to hell with what's happening to black people, to hell with our community. Nobody wants to do real estate. Nobody wants to do nothing. No electrician. I seen a thing about electricians and plumbers. In the next 10 years, there won't be enough. Because nobody wants to do that. They want to rap. They want to play football.
That's so heavy. I was talking to Officer Daniel the other day, and it's this page I ran across on Instagram that I got to share. It may make it into an episode, a great episode, but it's a page that the Esau created, a white man created, and he exposes all of the secrets that Esau do with these Ivy League schools, and the things that they teach them in those schools, it's nothing to do with mathematics, reading, English. They don't teach them. They only send their kids to them schools to teach them how to rule over large organizations. So from a young age, they go.
Wait. So these Ivy League schools for Esau, you're telling me they're breeding and creating CEOs?
They're creating CEOs from a young age. So by the time, at Yale High, they go to these schools.
That is absolutely the next topic we're talking about.
Yes.
That is the next.
Insane.
That is exactly the next thing we're talking about. Go ahead, though. Keep going. That is crazy.
So from a Yale High, they're learning how to create modules. They put them up with millionaires and billionaires.
So mentors.
Mentors are billionaires, powerful people. These are their mentors.
And they're teaching, all right, they're giving them training sessions on running their
how to build portfolios, what we go to school for? Oh, that
football and rap.
That's it.
And
it's basketball.
And the meanwhile, their kids are.
And you know what makes me even madder? And I'm sorry to say this. I know the what you call it? What do they call the black colleges?
HBCUs.
I know the HBCUs are gonna be mad as hell. All they doing is stepping.
That's it.
Listen, they not even how you said the modules for this. Yeah. Bro, they on there trying to be alphas. They trying to be kids. They trying to be damn Q dogs. Y'all see, like Amos was talking about on this camp video he did. That's what we go. That's what we aspire. Anything that's just fun
on the show
and BS and entertainment. That's what we give our all to.
Bruh.
That's what we give our all to.
And it's so crazy, Cap, that they dangle that over our people's heads and they pay them all this money.
Yeah.
And that's where the confusion come in there. Because our people I can get millions of dollars doing this.
That's why they keep, but like you said, that's the trap.
That's the
trap. The trap is, okay, they making billions from it anyway. We'll give these black people, let's give this one black dude $100 million contract. Let's give him a $300 million contract. You're talking about, you only paying 10 brothers.
Right.
Think about what I'm saying. It's literally millions of them that's trying to get in sports.
Yep.
I'm talking about dedicating their life. It's a little kid right now that might be watching this episode eventually, right? He might start watching. Lord's when he coming to the truth. There's a basketball right now. He's dribbling, eating a bowl of cereal with the episode on.
That's so heavy.
You understand me? And they have. I'm talking about he is dreaming. He is eating, sleeping, basketball. That's it.
Man, listen.
Kevin, what's so crazy about this, man?
Why y'all do his voice like that?
It hurt him.
Because they went, and we've talked about this on the show several times. They win on the front end and the back end.
Yes.
You're a first round draft pick.
Yes.
Whatever sport.
Yes.
Right? They pay you X amount of dollars.
Yes.
You flop, it doesn't matter because they took out an insurance policy.
Yes, so no matter what happens. No matter what.
And as far as the kids, what you just mentioned about them teaching them how to run major corporations, they learn all the reading and writing skills in high school. Once they get to college, now it's about running corporations. And it's so funny, Donald Trump tried to get his son into Yale, and his son got rejected. So academically, obviously he didn't make it. So he probably tried to lace his pockets. That didn't happen on top of what's already going on with Donald Trump. But the point is, Donald Trump understands that.
Yeah. Bro, listen, it's just our people. We be in them school, HBCUs, you got out there with a communications degree. Let's be real. I'm not.
That's real.
Yo, people go to study English and get an English. You speak English?
Literally.
Put an apostrophe in
Think about what I'm saying. So you slept with a bunch of people, men and women, whichever one. If you're a man, you slept with all the women. Some of them slept with men too. Women, you slept with all the men. Some of them women too. But you slept with everybody. You joined a fraternity probably, and you got a communications degree. It wasn't engineering.
Yeah, it's not.
It wasn't.
Like you said, no. Communication.
No. No. How to speak? Public speaking.
It's not that.
No, it's literally public speaking. Like that.
That's crazy.
Lord have mercy.
That's it. Because we go to party. You don't even go for a focus-driven degree. A lot of the times when you're in school, you don't even know what you want to major in. And you know how I can speak on this? Because I was there.
Right.
That's what, so you might think I might just be making something up. I know. Everybody I talked to, none of us knew it was just in school, man.
In and out, different.
I'm telling you from experience. I'm telling you from experience. We're there. We don't know what the hell. We just there because we know. They say your parents say you're supposed to go to college.
Right.
All right, cool. I'm going to go to college. But I'm finna party, though.
Right.
You away from the house.
You doing more partying there than you did in the...
Yeah, of course. You can't party like that at your mama house, your daddy house. You can't. They even let you do all that. You go to college, they give you an apartment, bro. You get an apartment. So imagine you 18, 19, you graduate high school just a couple months ago. You go to college, they put you either in a dorm or they give you an apartment. I was in an apartment. I had an apartment. You understand me?
Me too.
I go from my mom's house...
Straight to the...
You know it's going down.
Yeah, bro, what? Y'all, listen, y'all don't think that's by design?
Of course.
What a 18, 19-year-old gonna do with his own apartment, with her own apartment?
They getting it in.
Come on, and then I'm gonna tell you how crazy it is too with that. Is that then some of these like they'll give you roommates in these apartments. It's random.
Yes.
Right? It's random. So you might get, bro. They try to make you get. They try to mesh everything together. It's nothing but BS when you. That's why we talking about sending your child to stay on campus. You're crazy. If you in this truth and you think it's a good idea to send your daughter or your son to stay on campus,
crazy work.
Man, you out of your damn mind. You are out of your mind.
My little cousin went to, was it FAMU? Right there in Tallahassee?
Yeah.
It's FAMU, right?
I think so, yeah.
Is it Bethune?
Bethune is in Daytona Beach.
Okay, so FAMU, my cousin, and I got to speak on it because it's heavy in what you're saying. They go to these good kids, grew up, both parents. He came back from college one day. This is a story my auntie and them telling. He in the backyard just crying, like just middle of the night.
Just out of nowhere, just crying?
Out of nowhere, he made his way back home, just broke down. He got his weed got laced. Never smoked weed, went to college.
And doing now because you got all this access to everything.
It got laced, he smoked the wrong batch and he was just out there he lost his mind. He gained his wits back.
Oh, he did? Oh, okay.
But that goes to what you say. Our people go to these colleges, man, and they let loose. There's all kind of stuff going on.
They go crazy, not realizing this is a damn trap,
and
bro.
you would think it would have happened out here in the world, but it happened. He went to college and it happened. You know what I'm saying? So
and you sisters, please stop gloating about your college degree. Your college degree ain't worth nothing. The paper that is printed on.
Listen, and Officer Daniel, what's so heavy in what you're saying? Like we were talking about these Ivy League schools. That scholar, that what you just said, the paper you just said, the name of it.
The degree.
The degree don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
These people send their kids from the time they out the womb. They already set up with billion-dollar corporations.
Already.
That's it. That's all they going. That's all the school's set up for. Y'all got to see this stuff, man. It's crazy.
No. That's the next thing we talking about. Let's go to where's the scripture? I'm looking for. First off, give me Psalms 83. First off.
Yes, sir.
Somebody said you get a credit card too when you go to college.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get a credit card, but I got a food It's a card where you can go get food and different stuff like that. I don't know what they got. I ain't.
They make it sustainable.
Oh, you talking about sending them?
Yeah, they.
Yeah. They start sending cards at that point. So you had. Okay, if you saying that, then I got sent that. But I had like a little food card and stuff where like Chick-fil-A and all the other stuff that was on the campus. But it was for BS, right? Get that. Matter of fact, get Psalm 64 first.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and say what you're saying.
No, I was looking at Adas. Adas, yes. We're not saying you cannot go to school and educate yourself. We're saying the traps that are in the colleges.
When did we say anything? You don't even have to explain that. We never even said it. Nobody said don't go get it. But we're talking about the fact that when we go, that we're not going for the right reasons. And that it's a trap set up. He just talked about Ivy League schools, how they teach you how to do what? How to be CEOs, how to run companies, how to do things that's going to help their people. Absolutely. That's what we're talking about. And we're talking, the difference is when we go, we're partying. We're wasting time. I'm not saying all of us are, but for the majority, you know that's true.
Yes. But even real quick, let me say this real quick, Cap. Even with that, with the colleges, with the degrees our people get, a large percent of them don't even get out of college and pursue that field. That field.
Ooh, so now you got $60,000 in debt, and you ain't even doing, and you
went to college
working at McDonald's.
You doing telemarketing.
That happens.
You on the phone.
People.
You a customer service agent with a degree in criminal justice.
Right.
It doesn't stick because it don't stick.
Smart. And in case that and I just want to say this in case, because I did say that the diploma wasn't worth the paper it was printed on. I was saying that in light of what you said in terms of owning corporations and
right.
Yeah.
No, look, listen. No. If you going to school for bull crap, don't go. Right. Yeah, we stand by on that. But if you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a lawyer, if you want to do something that's going to help this nation,
there you go.
Absolutely go.
That's right.
We 100% up for that. But guess what? If you're not going to go to college, then get a trade.
Yes.
Let's do the plumbing. We need electricians. We need the plumbers. We need all those things. So we're not. Don't get it misconstrued. We're trying to build a nation again. We're tired of partying. We're tired of wasting our damn time. We're tired of the education system going against us. Matter of fact, we've showed multiple videos on this show where they told you that they deliberately do set our education system up wrong so that we are behind the 8 ball when it comes to all things in the nation and all these different things. Read this.
While the majority of college graduates find jobs, many do not work directly in their field of study.
Watch this, read.
Only about 46% of college grads surveyed reported working in their field of study, while 29% work in a different field, and 16 are unemployed.
So you got a communications degree and you ain't got no damn job.
Right.
But you got $40,000 in debt. Wow. That's what we talking about. We got to change that. If you're going to go to school, we are all for you going to school in righteousness and getting something that is going to benefit our people. We are 100% with that. We encourage that. But if you're going because you want to go join a damn fraternity, we can give a damn about that. That ain't helping.
Rule over the planet, man.
Right.
That's the whole point. We're trying to rule over the planet Earth, and they give us these servitude jobs that don't mean nothing, and then we go to waste years of our life and don't even get into that field because it don't stick.
Right.
And don't get it twisted. That 46%, it says of college graduates. It's talking about everybody.
Yes.
That number drops dramatically when it comes to our people.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't even consider that. I'm thinking that, heavy. Look that up for black people, but read Psalm 64.
Yes, sir.
And yes, Ada, it's all good, sis. We just want to make sure that that's a sister, right?
Ada Haven, yeah.
I think that's a sister. Yeah, we're not trying to, Lord's will, you're not offended or anything like that, but we definitely not saying we're not saying don't get an education. That's not what we're saying. Psalm 64 started verse 1.
Psalms chapter 64 and verse 1.
Read.
Hear my voice, O God, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy.
Preserve our lives from fear of our enemies. Fear of our enemies. Of our enemy. Read.
Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked.
Secret counsels is these programs that they got set up. Even these HBCUs, because guess what? We looked into that. They're not owned by black people. They're not owned by black people. So who determines the curriculum? Not black people. That's why you in there with a communications degree. Read.
From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongues like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect.
That's the thing that they're trying to do. They're trying to destroy us, y'all. You have to wake up. This is literally the Matrix. This is that scene when Neo is after he got out the Matrix and he rides in the car and he goes into the Matrix to see the Oracle. This is his first time going back after being pulled out. You understand? That once you realize that everything is a conspiracy against you, you look at things differently.
Right.
That's right.
In your mind, you still go, they can't know, man. Yes. Read that verse again. They do what?
That they may shoot in secret at the perfect.
Everything that they're doing is targeting you. You blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you are being targeted secretly by your enemies. And guess what? That's why when you read the Bible and you start seeing all these things, Christ is black. We the Israelites. Whoa!
Bring it out.
Now you're waking up. You're unplugging from the Matrix.
That's right.
So now when you seeing regular things and you go, it's baffling to you. It's blowing your mind. Why? Because it's hard to believe that these people who have already put you through slavery, who have already destroyed your grandmother, your great-grandmother, your great-grandfather, your lineage, today they still trying to destroy you because the job's not finished. Ain't that what Kobe said? Job's not done. That's how they treat us. Everything they do is to go against us. Matter of fact, I seen a thing with Trump and this SNAP benefit stuff. Captain Emmanuel posted it, talking about how now single women, if they don't have a job, they can't get food stamps no more. You gotta work at least 80 hours a month. Look that up too. So all that stuff that they were relying on, you understand? Everything is bro. I'm trying to tell you.
I had to get up and get a degree now.
There you go. Read this real quick, and then we're gonna finish.